If you are not training in a system that has written information for edge weapons training, offense and defense, contact me.
To another level.
Okay, pay attention. Professor David here, I got another video for you today. Guys, today's video is very important, and you are going to want to share this video with a great many people. This is very important because it's a knife video, and it's about being stabbed. This is what most people will do when someone's trying to stab you. You all know it makes better sense to get cut than it does to get stabbed, okay? At least if you get cut, you could keep on, quote unquote, fighting for your life. But when you get stabbed, it all depends on where you're stabbed and how you're stabbed. Your body, you can go into shock and you can freak the hell out. And then, most of the time when people get stabbed, it's not one stab, it's multiple stabs, okay? So pay attention and please pass this video around, because the information I'm going to show you today in this video, no one is talking about. Just like all the other videos I do. People don't talk about the technique inside the technique. People don't talk about it. Everybody's out here doing self-defense, or they're doing fighting, sports. But you got to understand the concept of self-offense, not self-defense. Self-offense. The whole series of videos I'm putting out, these 3 videos I'm putting out are all with knife. And you have to, I'm going to try to clearly show you the difference between self-defense and self-offense. When a man has a knife or a weapon, especially when they have a weapon, it's self-offense. That's the mindset. Let me bring Kenny in here and show you what I'm talking about. With a knife, we're worried about getting stabbed. The number one place people want to stab you, as you know, is in the belly. The second place you hear people getting stabbed if a guy's doing this motion, poking or trying to stab him in the face. Okay? Because most people don't actually throw a number one angle. They don't throw a blade like this. They want to stab you, so they'll do this. They'll come with this kind of motion. And the third is called the chucky, where people just want to stab you. Stab it into your chest, into your heart, stab you. Now, these are the things that most people do. On number one, and this is what's taught. If a blade is coming to your stomach, people grab. Now, I'm not going to go into what they do after they grab, but the thing is, they grab. Now, if the guy's trying to stab you, your reflex might be to do this instantly. That's your automatic reflex because you don't train. So that's the motion you're going to do. That's the motion anyone would do. They see something coming to their belly, hey, and they're going to suck back their body and they're going to grab with both hands because they feel I got more control. The second way, that coming over type of poking motion, you see something coming to your face, you'll hold it up like this and you'll just grab on it, you'll hold on. Once again, this is the non-trained, and this is what some people are training people to do. Once they grab like that, they work a technique from that. Next is the chucky, the most dangerous. People, one hand or two hands like this, and the guy's pushing down hard and you're holding up hard. You've seen this especially when it's against a wall. Person's doing this, and the person like this trying to hold that knife from getting plunged into their heart or chest. That's common. Okay? I am not going to show you the defense that other people do with that. You know, if you practice, you know what you were taught to do after you grab this. You know what you were taught to do after you grab that. And you damn sure know what you were taught to do after you got this. See, all of those things are self-defense moves. Self-offense moves. One, in my manual, I have a program. Self-defense training, offensive and defensive. Offensive when we have the knife, defense, of course, when you got the knife. The other person that we're trying to defend against. If you are not training in a system that has written information for edge weapons training, offense and defense, contact me. Contact me, but we'll talk about that later. In my training, the 10 commandments of knife offense, 10 commandments of knife defense. One of the 10 commandments is, 1, never grab the knife with your hands. So if I did this, I got a 10-finger grab, and I'm going to manipulate some kind of technique, some kind of technique where I grab, shift it, hold it, lock it in, or I grab it, break of some kind, or I grab it, pull it, take it out of here, go into some kind of maneuver. I still grabbed it. So when Kenny went like this, now me and Kenny start to struggle and I do whatever I do, Kenny's thinking clearly. You see, this is self-defense now. Why is it self-defense? Because I'm defending myself against Kenny's knife attack. He might be just trying to go in and out. He might just be trying to do this and I'm trying to stop it. Okay? It's self-defense. Kenny's not hurt. He's not touched. His mind is thinking clearly. I told you before, showed you the video, shake the water. The water's not being shaken. Kenny's thinking clearly. So let me change the language. Instead of shake the water, understand right now, this is self-defense. When Kenny starts feeling any kind of pain, now that's self-offense. It's not self-defense anymore. As long as this man is not feeling no pain, then it's self-defense. You are applying self-defense. So, you're saying to me, Dave, well, how do you guys practice this? One, we try not to. We try not to ever get yourself in a situation where you got 2 dead hands. Where you got 2 dead hands. Because if I got 2 hands here, I can't hit Kenny. All I'm thinking about is stopping him. But then I'm not looking for opportunity. I'm not looking for opportunity to cause pain. All I'm doing is trying to stop myself from being stabbed. But if I did the same thing, boom, now I went into self-offense. I seen that coming, boom, I went in, this, dropped my forearm, strike the man, I went into self-offense. Boom. So I'm always thinking, I'm leaving my hands free. I'm leaving my hands free. Is he going to stab with that one? No, he's going to multiple times. Boom, boom. I'm going to try my best to attack him at the same time. Now let's go to the other angle, where he came with the one to poke here. Same thing. I could grab this, and he could start swinging underneath, trying to cut me, and I could try to hold it and do some technique off of this. I could do the same thing. But if I could do this, and I'm holding that knife, and Kenny's moving that, why can't I let go? Why do if I made the mistake and say, here, the second that knife moves, I move. Why is it that when you move that knife, I have to go where that knife goes? Why is it I got to do this? And now if you try to stab me, I'm still holding on with 2 hands. Understand something. If I grabbed it and the knife moved,
you move.
My hand moved. He moved, my hand moved. Kenny don't feel that. The man don't even know you're going to do that.
Right.
Because you might have cooked me in self-defense, but the second you motion, I went into look, boom, self-offense. Now.
Look at that. Wow, off the line of fire too. I can't.
Because he's not going to keep the knife here. Obviously, he wants to plunge it into me. So he's got to try to bring it down, or he's got to try to force it in. I can still let go. While you're forcing it in, I can still let go.
Because all my energy and focus is on trying to force
all
it.
Your energy is all here. I can let it go. He doesn't know I'm going to let it go. Then I start applying self-offense. I don't have to stay in a self-defense mode while he's poking and I'm holding and I'm trying to stab. I don't have to stay in a self-defense mode. I don't have to try some fancy technique. Self-defense, self-offense. Self-defense, self-offense. Self-defense, self-offense. He's no longer thinking about stabbing. He goes into a self-defense mode. Now the Chucky. So once again, he's coming over with this. He rips, cut you, boom. That don't work. Do this, now once again, you're fighting. You're fighting. But if you understand, I showed this in one of our other videos, the most effective thing to do against a downward motion is the cross hand movement. So now if he's stabbing straight here, and I see that, this hand is here, this hand pushes here, and I do this. Now, I'm going to, see, I never tie up two hands. This, shut, and this. Move. I attack the attacker. Woo, bam. I attack the attacker. Shift it, move. I'm behind him. Look at my foot. Guys, do not take my word for it. Practice it. See if it makes sense to you. See if it makes sense to you to have a mindset of attacking the attacker. Go into the self-offense mode. If you get caught in self-defense mode, go into the self-offense mode. Here, boom, stop with the here and trying to throw a lock or trying to throw a break or here, wrestle with it and then coming in and locking it up. Stop. Stop with all that. Cause this man some pain. Cause him pain. And let him go into a self-defense mode. Let him start defending himself against you instead of you just defending yourself against the weapon that you're fighting against. You see, because what you're forgetting, when this is happening, give me this again. When this is happening, all you're thinking is, oh, the weapon's going to stab me. The weapon's going to stab me. The weapon. I am the weapon. I'm the weapon. So when I stop the threat, I'm the weapon. If I did this stupidness, boom, I'm the weapon. I'm the weapon. You ain't the only one that got a weapon. I'm the weapon. You train because you are the weapon. Kenny, tell them what to do.
Guys, right now I want you to hit that subscribe button, guys. Like and comment, guys. You know this video had a lot of value to you guys. I know a lot of you people who want to know more knife, watch this video. And don't forget to share this video. And as always, all of our content is for self-protection purposes only. Guys, thank you very much. Peace.
To another level.
I am here to officially announce that we are starting our online training. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Professor David James. I study with Professor Florendo Visitation. He's the grandmaster of the system. He passed away and gave the system to me. I made him a promise that I will get his information to everyone who wants his information. And with technology, I'm able to do that now. So for all you people who contact me, who wanted to train with me directly, now is your time to do so, because now we're getting started. I am teaching out of Professor V's book. every single piece of information he gave me, I am giving you, and I'm holding nothing back. And I have information that people who train with him don't have. So if you want this system, if you like what we do, if you want our information, get on board, because I promise you, it is a wealth of information, and I am giving everything up. I'm not holding anything back. So now's your time to get it. So let's go.
To another